Thanks, Manolo. So what happens with leadership of the prosecutor's office if the top boss takes leave or is forced out? Gina Mangieri is always investigating and has details. Gina?
It is not just today's Attorney General move to force suspension that's putting pressure on. There's a separate impeachment petition and the federal investigation that got these balls rolling.
The county charter is specific on succession if a prosecutor is to quit or is ousted, but it depends on when. If it happens with less than a year left on a term, the first deputy acts as a prosecutor. But if that deputy does not qualify, the mayor, with council approval, appoints someone else within 30 days of vacancy. But if there's more than a year left, the council calls for a special election within 10 days, and that vote has to happen within 120 days of the vacancy. Kaneshiro was reelected to his latest four-year term in 2016. Under just a suspension or a leave, the first deputy would run things day to day. Former First Deputy Chasid Sapolu already took leave when Sapolu got a subject letter, not a target letter, from the feds. Currently, the First Deputy is Dwight Nadamoto. Kaneshiro taking leave until the matters are resolved is Mayor Kirk Caldwell's top choice.
What would you prefer he do?
Well, I think the option that we used at the City and County of Honolulu is the one that I prefer to see. Bringing resolution and resolving all of these issues, I think, is in the best interest of not just the City and County of Honolulu, but the state of Hawaii.
The mayor points out that's what his corporation counsel, Donna Leong, did after she got a target letter from the feds in connection to the Kealoha investigation last month. Meanwhile, the city council chairwoman says the corporation counsel's office has advised the city council that taxpayers should fund $75,000 for a private attorney for Kaneshiro to defend himself on an impeachment petition. The council vote on that had been scheduled for Wednesday. The council chair told me most were likely to vote yes or with reservations on advice of corporation counsel.
What are your reservations, and why not vote no?
Yeah, because we were told that the city is responsible, I guess, for paying them.
Why?
I don't know. Because Kaneshiro was carrying out his duties as prosecutor.
Now that the Attorney General is asking the state Supreme Court to force suspension,
that puts another wrinkle in this whole thing. I would like more information before the vote is taken.
Because why vote to approve spending if someone may be suspended?
Right, exactly. So I think that we will go into executive session and get information that is needed before casting a vote.
Now, the mayor points out he does not have the authority to make Kaneshiro step aside since the prosecutor job is separately elected and independent of the mayor's office. As for tomorrow's scheduled vote on that $75,000 tab to pay Kaneshiro's attorney, it has now been marked canceled on the council agenda. Gina Mangieri, KHON 2 News.